Good morning.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning
Or
to you.
afternoon, or wherever our listeners are.
Wherever we find you, sure.
Does anybody have big plans today at all for anything?
I'm doing a pretty smoking podcast in the
What's
next
it
couple of
called?
minutes. It's called SmartLess.
Oh.
Cue the music.
SmartLess.
How's Seattle? Will, how's Seattle? You're
in
up there in
Seattle.
Seattle visiting family, or?
I'm doing a little thing tonight with our friend Ed Vedder. Tonight we're just doing a little.
Is it Ed now?
Yep. And
He's just growing up a little bit.
And Eddie and I are doing a little thing tonight. He's going to perform. He claims that I might help him sing a song on stage. That's not going to happen.
Because he's heard your impression of him?
No, he hasn't yet, and I plan on doing it. But he said he was like, "Hey, do you want to? I'm gonna, what song do you want to hear?" I was like, "Well, what song do you not want to play?" And he was like, "Well, anything I don't know." And I was like, "Well, I don't know what you don't know." And he goes, "Well, you get up here and you'll sing. Everybody likes to sing, right?" And I'm like, "No, Eddie, nobody wants to hear me sing.
You have to
dude.
do it.
Unless it's hello.
Totally.
I couldn't. You know what? I couldn't love him more. He's up on that level of those dudes that I just absolutely adore.
Yes.
I include him. I include our friend William Bradley Pitt in that, whom I just adore.
Yeah, they're
I
just
just have
nice
like
guys.
massive man
Got
crush.
the middle name down and everything. Do you know his sign?
I think it's exit. Meaning get out of my face. They don't want me around, but that's okay.
Wait, do you remember when he was on and then afterwards he sent us all ukuleles or something? Remember that?
And he did. I know.
Yeah,
He's
so it's nice.
He's such a class act. He's such a great dude. And anyway, so yeah, that's why I'm up here. I'm doing this thing tonight with him, which is going to be fun. I got my buddy Kutch is coming in from Calgary because he's such a fan. So I said, why don't you come and join? You can hang out.
What's
so
a
old
Kutch?
Yeah, Kutch.
My buddy Dave McCutcheon. He's one of my oldest
I
friends.
myself.
And his name is Kutch.
Oh, hey, Kutch.
Yeah, how's it
Kutch.
going?
Oh, is he a Dirty Flames fan?
Well, no, he's from Calgary, but originally from Kenora, Ontario, eh?
Oh, so that makes him a Dirty Leaf fan.
Yeah.
Actually, we got room for the Leafs. We got room for the
We
Leafs.
got room for the Leafs.
It's a really Kutchy nickname.
You know what, Sean?
You guys-
Wait until the guest gets in here. Save some of that.
Anyway, so I'm up
Anyway.
here. JB, when are we going to see you? Are we going to see you on the East Coast? Are you going to come to London to see Sean's play? That's the big
Of
question.
course I am.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Oh, I didn't know that. Are they coming to stay with you guys?
We're staying with you for like 3 or 4 days, aren't we, Shawnee?
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh,
great.
that's fun.
It's going to be super fun. Yeah, go ahead, Willie.
No, you go.
No, just Jason reminded me of staying with me in the house. I was talking to a friend that said, we were talking about like grocery shopping and once again. And he's like, I go, where can I get some good milk? And he's like, cow? And I was like, yeah, cow's milk. Did we talk about this? And I was like, it just sounded gross when he said it because I forgot that, that's where like that milk comes out of a teat. Like, I know now he meant like almond milk, oat milk. I was like, because I didn't think there was any other milk. Anyway.
Let's go to the very beginning of the great story.
Because I want...
When's the last... Wait, Will, I'll just ask you, Will. When's the last time you approached somebody and asked them where you could get some good milk, right? That was the question?
Yeah.
Not milk, just general, but
This
where can I get
is
some
somebody
good
you know,
milk?
not a stranger, right?
This is correct.
Okay.
Because
What was the context of, like, were you guys mid-conversation, or was it,
No, I
that
was
was
like-
your opener?
No, I was talking about, because I'm like, where do we go grocery shopping? Where's the latest
In
thing?
London.
Do they have in London? Because I don't know if they have like American stuff, like what's the equivalent?
And you hear good milk's hard to find.
Well, I didn't know. Yes, I want really good non-fat milk.
Jesus.
Anyway, let's get to the guest.
You really... No, we're not getting there.
Oh,
we're going to
my
stay
God.
here for a
Well,
minute until we knock it out of you.
Sean, you asked somebody
Where
in
'cause
London you
I've
could
heard
get
it's a
good
real
milk.
challenge to find
Yeah.
some good non-fat cow milk.
Honestly, and I love you, and I know a lot of
Cow
people, but honestly, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I drink it every day because I don't
No, we know.
really drink soda anymore.
Well, I tell you
So-
what, it's a good segue because our guest might be able to help you locate some good milk in England.
really?
Yeah,
When
because
it comes to finding good teats.
yeah, she well.
Oh, no, it's a
she
woman.
lives here.
Sorry.
Yeah, take that back. You don't want to take it back. Also, because she's a really classy guest, you're really going to
Damn
want
it,
to take
Sean,
it back.
you put me up to that.
Sorry.
It's a phenomenal guest that we have today, and she hails from London. She lives in London.
No way.
Good. Oh, how
she's an
about
Academy
this?
Award winner, 3 nominations, 3-time Golden Globe winner, 7
damn it.
nominations, taken home 2 Emmys out of 5 nominations. You might remember her from her turn in Confetti, or as the hairdresser in I Could Never Be Your Woman.
He's trying to throw us
Or
off here.
even as Ian's mother in 2005's One Day. I remember her from one of my all-time favorite TV shows, Broadchurch. Films like The Father, for which she was nominated for an Academy Award, and of course, The Favorite, for which she won an Academy Award. She has a new
Olivia
film
Colman.
called The Roses, which she co-stars Benedict Cumberbatch. Comes out October 29th. Give it up for a huge welcome, Olivia Colman.
Oh, this is a real
This is
pleasure.
a
Right?
real treat.
Real pleasure.
Hi,
Big
guys.
fan.
Hello, good morning.
Hello,
Hello.
Olivia Colman.
Oh, it's so nice to be here.
Look how bright and cheery you are.
I know.
This
It's very sunny here.
Really classing up Will's list. Will's list was really starting to sink a little bit. But
Was
you
it? Yeah.
really buoyed it,
I needed
Olivia.
to turn it around.
And thanks for the teats comment. Jason, that was great.
Sure.
No,
Well-
I retract that with all apologies. But do you know where to find good non-fat milk there?
I know some excellent teats in London. Yes.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
don't you worry.
Good.
Are you in London right now?
No, I'm out in the countryside, in the
Okay.
sticks.
Great.
Lovely.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right.
Lovely.
It's really nice.
But you
in my
do
shed.
live in England full time.
I do, yes.
Lucky.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Do you
Don't
like
you
it?
love it? I love
I
it.
do. My
Goody.
mother's British, so I've always
Oh.
sort of had an affinity for it, but I've never spent the amount of time you'd think I would, being a son of. But
Yeah.
every
Where's
time
she
I go
from?
there, Shrewsbury.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Shrewsbury.
Lovely.
JB, do you ever consider getting your UK passport?
I haven't. Should I? Or things?
Oh,
Why?
you
What have you heard
should.
about America? Is something?
No, all good things, all good
No.
things.
Okay.
Look
good.
out the window.
Don't
Just look
turn.
out the window. Just look out the window.
Yeah, I don't get much here in the hostage cell.
Yes, we're all big fans. We all love England. We spent time there. Sean's on his way there in a couple days
Yeah, I heard.
for a while.
I'm going to come and see you.
You
Come.
should.
Oh, I
this
love
guy
it.
can play piano. Watch out. Get ready to be impressed.
So Olivia Colman, it's funny. I went through your awards that you've won in nominations. You've been nominated for I think it was 156 international acting awards, and you've won 65. Did you know?
true?
Did you not know this?
I didn't know that.
Congratulations, you won.
Thanks.
But what's staggering is the breadth of your work, which is, and by that I mean not just the actual amount, but the actual that you've done comedy, you've done drama, and everything in between, and it's really remarkable how you're able to sort of go back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
So my first question to you is, do you at your heart consider yourself to be a comedic actor? Do you consider yourself to be a dramatic actor, or none of the above?
A little bit of all of it.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's funny talking to all of you guys about it because you all, you all know. But my first work was in comedy, and I loved it. And sometimes you just need someone to take a punt to give you a chance to do the other thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
comedy has my heart because that's where I, got work.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to do something dramatic, and I was so pleased with
What was
someone
that punt? What was that punt you're talking about? What was the first?
It was Paddy Considine gave me the chance to do a film called Tyrannosaur.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
It started as a short film, and then he decided he wanted to know what happened to these characters and made it a longer film.
That was what was that? There was I want to say 20 years ago? Longer.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah?
filmed it in 2011.
Okay.
2011,
Yeah.
and it was like a big Sundance hit, wasn't it? It was a huge. I mean, it was like it made a lot of waves. It was
Well, it's sort of at the time, Sundance loved it, which makes me love Sundance very much. And then, it was sort of built as the years went by. So now, film lovers have seen it, but at the time, it was quite a slow burn, I think.
Right,
Yeah.
but you didn't just get incredible 20 years ago. I imagine that there's been a real you're such a special, magical actor. I mean, that is why you can do comedy and drama so well, is because it doesn't ever seem like you're asking for a laugh. You're never doing a comedy. You're playing a character that is eccentric or whatever, such that it makes us all sort of giggle, and the same for drama. So
this is nice. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
well, you won't like this question.
I'm very shallow. This is great.
Like, when did you realize that you were special? And I know that takes admitting that you think that you don't suck, but you're allowed to admit that you don't suck. And when did it start? Was it acting school? Did somebody tell you you're great, or did you see yourself do something and go, "Oh, that works"?
I can
for
do
me.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you all remember the moment when you went, okay, I don't suck?
Right. No,
I do.
guess I don't.
You
I mean,
do.
Wait, Sean, you had a moment where you thought you didn't suck?
Many of them. I'm like, oh my God. No, my first one was my first one was really quick, and then maybe it'll
Great to
trigger
have you on the
something
show,
in-
Sean.
Thank you so much. No, I remember the pilot of this show I did, Will and Grace, for many years, and
We love this show. It's so complicated.
it's actually not. It's the opposite of
He's
complicated.
gay, she's gay, they're gay.
Wait, it was the pilot, Shawnee?
It was the pilot that I'd never done a TV show. So it was like a pilot, and I walked in not knowing how cameras were, anything, right? And I walked in, and I got a laugh on just like some benign line, like, "Hey, Will, can I borrow your blank?" Or I don't know what it was. And people laughed. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why are they laughing?
Yeah.
I just said something. And then at the end of the pilot that night, this first assistant director came up to me, and she was like, she was like, you're great, you're amazing. I'm like, really? Like, I didn't understand any of it.
Yeah.
It does take hearing it from the outside, doesn't it? I mean, Olivia, was there a moment there where somebody, I mean, sometimes it's a parent, that goes, "Hey, you've done good," or a teacher, or do you remember, was there a moment like that?
Yeah, maybe I did my first ever school play when I was 16.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I'd done any acting.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got to say, I really enjoyed
Yeah.
afterwards people clapping. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
At that age too. That's such a tricky age
Yeah.
where you're sort of you're just
I
coming on
was
to
so shit at everything, so rubbish.
Yeah.
And finally
Yeah.
thought, and my mum and dad, who just couldn't really speak afterwards, went, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah.
And I thought, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. I know,
my
that's
gosh.
interesting.
I know it's very English to not want to sort of pat yourself on the back, and I get it, but there are those moments that you have. There's undeniable where you go like, yeah, okay, I was kind of. JB, I remember when we were doing Arrested Development 20 years ago, over 20 years ago.
Love.
And remember that there was a guy, one of the first editors, and I remember you and I were walking, and he came down the stairs. You and I were on the old Culver lot. And he said,
right.
do you remember that guy? And he came over and he goes, "Guys, I've been cutting the show." And it had it aired. We'd only made like 3 episodes. And he was like, "Guys, this show is really funny." And we're like, "Really?"
I know, you never know.
We had no idea because we were in a vacuum. And he's like,
Right.
"This is
Throwing
really
the football
good."
out front. Yeah.
I remember doing a
remember that.
12th night, the Shakespeare play 12th night in high school.
Olivia, we're going to beat you in 1 second.
Yeah. No, because I want to know about your high school experience, the play that you said you had a response to. And I didn't understand what I was saying. It's literally Shakespeare. And I got a laugh on some. I'm like, why are they laughing? And I was 16 years old. Same thing. But what was yours?
Oh, The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Which I obviously didn't have a clue what it meant at the time.
Yeah.
And looking back now, it was all sort of about fascism and...
And so at that age, that's the age where you start to think about college, right? And picking a career. And so it was kind of timely that you kind of got this pat on the back. And did you then at that moment choose, this is the direction I'm going to go?
Well, I never really admitted it to anyone out loud, but in my head I thought, I wonder if I'm allowed to be an actor.
Right.
Because I didn't come from that, so I didn't know.
Allowed.
Yeah. And so I didn't tell, I went off to teacher training college, which I left after a term and then worked as a cleaner for a long time and still sort of secretly thinking, I really want to try the acting thing.
Yeah.
What did you teach in the?
But you went to
training?
Bristol. Sorry, you went to Old Vic Theatre School, though. Yeah.
Bristol Old Vic afterwards, yes. So, yes, I went to the teacher training college where I met my husband, who was at the university, and we were 20. We were doing a play then, and I walked into the rehearsal room and saw him and got thunderbolts, and and then we did a play together, and he was doing law, but was sort of didn't really like it, and then I said, "Run away with me, and we'll go and be artists and join the circus," and so he did. It was nice. He finished his degree because he's proper clever.
And then what was that first job or moment where you go, okay, this is something I think I'm going to be able to make a living at this?
Well, we went to drama school. He got in first, and then I got in the year after, and we did drama school together. And then I got a job just before my last term, which was a sketch show. And I don't think it was particularly great. I wasn't particularly good in it. But the fact that I'd got a job, I was so excited.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I'd earned some money, and I could actually put actor on my passport.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was exciting.
And then not long after that, when did Peep Show come into your world?
Peep Show, yeah, not long
Peep
after
Show
that.
is great.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So
Yeah,
good. So good.
Oh, I love it when people love Peep Show.
Oh, yeah.
Love
So
that
good.
show.
Yeah.
It's so
Well, that
good.
was Robin David, who I'd met when I'd left my teacher training college. Rob Webb, David Mitchell.
Yeah.
They had spent the interim time writing and working hard, and then they met Sam and Jesse, who wrote Peep Show. Sam Bain, Jesse Armstrong, and
Yeah.
and they said, we need a woman. And they went, oh, our mate Collie, we could try her. And it was great. And I was called into the BBC for an audition. I was so excited, and I couldn't work out why. And,
Excited,
and it
not
was them.
nervous.
And they'd also, so nervous.
Yeah.
So
and
nervous.
they'd also got me in for the sketch show, which was...
Did that, it must have helped sort of shape your comedic point of view a little bit, working on that show with those guys.
Yeah. And I mean, I couldn't write for shit. If a gun was to my head, I couldn't write anything funny.
Yeah.
But they can. Yeah. And so they sort of make it easy. We say their words and, you appear to be funny, which was nice.
Uh-huh.
I would imagine working in that environment with those guys, and you with your talent, and working for the I know it's not to embarrass you. We're just these are just facts, Olivia. So you have to accept them. Okay.
So nice.
So we have to. But taking that, and I think working in that way with those guys who are so funny, and you're so funny, and as you guys developed that show and worked on Peep Show over the years. I wonder if that sort of that spontaneity and that ability to work in comedy helped you later on as you sort of gravitated towards more dramatic roles.
Yeah, maybe. I think, and I don't know how you feel about it. You have to sort of have an enormous dollop of humility, I think, to be able for people to laugh at you.
Yeah.
And with you,
Yeah,
I think.
you got to really pull your pants down.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
I'll do it.
Some people aren't
No, Sean,
comfortable.
wait.
Oh,
I think some people aren't comfortable with it, and I think that helps with you've got to show vulnerability in the drama side, and maybe because it's quite brave to show yourself, to be an idiot in front of people and for them to laugh and
To be broken.
Yeah, it is, and to be
Yeah.
broken, but it also because, as you know, so much there, timing plays a big part of it in comedy, right?
Yeah.
And so when you and you really have to in comedy for the most, you really have to listen. I mean, if ever there was a discipline, an area in our world that you have to listen is comedy, because you have to.
Yeah.
It's so important to be able to land stuff, and so that if you bring that into dramatic work, you are really listening and you really understand rhythm. There is a sort of almost a musicality to it,
Yeah, totally. You're explaining it really well. Yeah.
done. Yeah.
First time.
Thanks,
First time
Will.
I've done it right.
I'm always surprised that people are still shocked when people in comedy can do drama. It's like,
I know.
Oh my God, what? It's
know.
like, well, where does it come from?
It doesn't work the other way, though, does it?
Yeah.
No, it
Right.
doesn't. Yeah. Well,
No.
often it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, plenty can, but
Yeah.
it is odd how it's easier to make the move from comedy to drama than the other way
I think
around.
that it
sure.
does have something to do with that rhythm and that listening and all that stuff and being present. Like you're
Yeah, yeah.
forced.
Or-
to,
or
oh look
you
at
could-
look, somebody's just delivered.
So
a
my
drink.
husband's just brought me a massive gin and tonic.
There we go.
Oh, that's great.
So nice. Boy, that is
That time of the evening.
It is massive. I just
Yeah.
want.
Hi. Sorry.
That's Ed.
no.
That's Ed, the bartender.
Oh, it's Ed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ed.
Ed.
Thanks, Ed.
We'll be right back.
And now back to the show.
Didn't I just see a trailer for? You've got a hilarious comedy coming out.
Excellent segue.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what is it? It's I want to say it's like War of the Roses. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Is that
So-
what
It
it's
was in
called?
my introduction, Jason. You see, you weren't present and listening.
Wait,
in
I
my
was
I
introduction.
was maybe I was busy clapping.
busy
because
trying
I
to
guessed
guess.
it. Yeah. Wait. Is it War of the Roses?
Yes. So, well, that was a jumping off point.
Yes.
So, yes, you know Tony McNamara, amazing Tony
Sure.
McNamara writer. He has loved War of the Roses, as we all did, and he's slightly changed it a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's called The Roses, but that was definitely a big influence.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who's
Cool.
who's the fella?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's
yes, very
great.
good. That part I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Something hearing about Cumberbatch in your.
You know,
Yeah.
and you know, you probably have heard this all the time. Americans, I think, a lot of us were so and are still enamored with British comedy, right? And
That's
the
nice.
even the most crass, vulgar like sketch shows or comedy shows that come out of Britain, there's still like a sophistication to the
You think?
crass. You know what I mean? There's still like a slickness to it
Sorry,
and a
Olivia.
subtlety to it.
He's getting to. He always gets to. He wants to know your views on Benny Hill. Go ahead, John.
No, but there is like so. Who growing up made you go like? Was there anybody you'd watched on the telly or the movies that you were like, oh, that's really interesting?
Well, I think it works the other way too. I mean, I'm obsessed with American comedy, and on Channel 4 here every morning we have Cheers and Frasier and King of Queens and Everybody Loves Raymond, all those lovely comedies that I remember.
Any others or? Okay.
Yeah,
Nope.
not they don't.
No,
They
that's
make
it.
the deal for
Will and Grace. And,
Oh, shit.
you know,
Oh,
Only
I
the
know.
good ones. Only the good ones.
Yeah, but literally, and Friends and Arrested Development, and
Sure, yeah.
you know, and we can sort of quote most of, you know, all my friends.
Yeah.
Excuse me, adore American comedy, and I find American comedy very sophisticated.
That's so
It's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah,
It's so funny. We all sort of look longingly. I've always my
Yeah.
favorite film of all time is Withnail and I, and I've said it a million times.
Oh
and I just,
my God, yes, that's
yeah,
fantastic.
and to me, it is the gold standard of because it's not just a comedy; it's quite dramatic. Everything about it is so perfect, and I just find it so hard to believe that somebody can make something like that here.
Hard to believe that I have still not seen it. I'm writing it down right now.
Say it again.
Oh,
Will.
it's
I haven't
such a
seen it.
treat. I'm so jealous that you haven't seen it.
I know. Say
What's
it.
the title
about-
again?
With
Nail
Nail and I.
With Nail and I.
It's the
Richard E.
most
Grant.
perfect film. Richard E. Grant.
His
Bruce
absolute
Robinson
best.
wrote and directed. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like with a nail, like with.
Oh God,
you know?
this is so embarrassing.
one
Yeah,
word.
like,
Nail
it's one word.
is
It's the guy's
one
name.
word, yeah.
Last
Oh, okay,
name.
but that's
Yeah.
why I asked.
It's his name.
It's a fair question, Sean. I've got you.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
quite right.
I don't know. There's something, but there is like British humor tends to sort of lean back just a little bit and let you kind of discover it. Whereas I think we in America, along with everything, we kind of want to show it to you a little bit quicker than you might see it. You know, we're a little bit more earnest, a little louder, a little more obvious. I find is the difference, and I kind of like having to lean in to find it a little bit more. I love that the dryness and the no winking of British humor so much.
I think that's lovely of you, but
Yeah.
I do sort of feel that way about watching all of you perform. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, you know, I listed off your credits, and I'm such a fan of so many of these things. First of all, you know, Broadchurch, again, that's what an example of a show that is like the gold standard to me. I mean, if every show could, I for every once in a while, I look, you know, I go onto one of my streaming services that I subscribe to and go like, is there
BritBox.
Is there a way? Yeah, BritBox. Is there a way that there's a new series of Broadchurch, and I've just missed it, and now it's going to be on. And no, there's not, because but you've done so many things, and I think once in an interview you said you don't really that you're. Did you say that you're bad at choosing jobs? You just kind of do the next job that comes along. That can't possibly be true.
Well, I feel guilty saying no.
Yeah.
And I think in the early years, not working very often was actually brilliant, because it's made me very grateful for work.
Yeah.
And
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's better that way round than doing really well straight away, I think.
But you've had to sharpen your scissors a bit, right? Because I imagine you get a ton of offers and submissions and scripts to read and incoming calls because of all the obvious reasons. So you can't possibly say yes to everything. And so your picker does need to become somewhat refined. Yeah. And is there something that you really look for that starts to have you lean one particular way? Is it character? Is it script? Is it director, co-star, location?
Location.
I don't know.
Right near home.
I'm getting slightly better at saying no, because I want to be at home a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up until COVID, I had never been away from Ed for longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which in our world is quite unusual.
Yeah.
I didn't really take jobs away from home, and I made sure I got back,
Yeah.
because I get quite homesick.
And you've got a family. You've got 3. You've also managed to somehow have 3 kids in there as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
And they're really nice. I like them.
I bet. That's the best.
Right. It is sort of, I was talking with a friend about this last night. You could be a great parent, but you're just still crossing your fingers that you get good ones, because it's
Totally.
not really in your control. You can move your kid just a little bit, right? We've talked about it in the show before, in this nature versus nurture. What's your experience been like with that? You've got a great sample there with 3, how you never get 2 of the same. So now you've got 3 there. Are they wildly different? They must be.
Well, 2 are boys, 1's a girl.
Okay, that's a good start.
So it's a bit of difference there. But also not really,
No?
No, and I feel when people talk about difference between genders, I don't really see it between them. They all arrived nice. They were so nice when they turned up.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they're all equally emotional and funny.
How old are they?
So nearly 20, nearly 18, and nearly 10. So there was a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
We were home and dry and went back in, had another.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah. We all.
So
we
sorry, Willie. Is the eldest out of the house yet? Is the second eldest about to go out? Because I'm dealing with that in our house, and it's just it's
empty
so
nesting. It's heartbreaking.
I hate it.
Yeah. So our big one is in his second year of uni.
Okay.
And second one is literally did his last A-level today.
Mm-hmm.
So he's at the beach now with his friends.
How'd it go?
Just
Celebrating.
He said it was good.
Yeah.
Which is words that never came out of my mouth after an exam. And yeah, the eldest one, when he was about to go to uni, so we knew for a year, obviously, he was going to go to uni, and I pre-grieved, and every time he walked past me, I'd burst into tears, and I just imagined him going whoosh back to being a baby in my arms. And he was so sweet, he would just give me a cuddle, he just knew I needed it.
Great.
And then my husband was going, it'll be great. It's exciting. This is what you want for them. And then on the day that we were driving him to uni, our youngest came out of the gate and watched us drive down the road and just stood there waving. And Ed burst into tears.
Yeah.
And I went, are you fucking kidding? We've got 5 hours in the car. You can't stop.
Pull it together.
Yeah. Speaking of being a good mom, you and Heartstopper, like, like I wish my mom at the time, she turned around, was great when I came out.
Good.
But that scene that they used in the promo of you listening to your son come out and your response and your reaction, that scene was so powerful. I'm like, it's just incredible, and I wish everybody's experience was like.
Sean, give me a little bit of context. What's the context?
Oh, so Heartstopper was about a lot of things, but it was Olivia played the mom of a kid who came out of the closet, and and his journey in high school and all of that stuff.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
It's coming of age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think just so beautifully written. It's like the blueprint for, hopefully parents will reply in that way.
And a huge hit. Massive hit.
Yeah, huge hit. People have really loved it. That's been a lovely response, actually. Whenever anyone, often men over the age of 40, get really teared up and go, "Oh, thank you so much for that."
I wish it was that
really nice.
That nice when we were all coming out in the 80s. But anyway,
Yeah.
How are you able to keep your 2-week thing going with as much work that you do
Well, I
away
haven't
from
since.
England? You haven't. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Ed able to come with you? Does he able to? Does he do something that he can do remotely?
We do try to do that. So he is a writer, and we have a production company, and he sort of runs that. I am useless in that.
And you guys produced you produced The Roses,
Well,
you and Ed, right?
Ed did.
Yeah. Okay.
Ed and Sunny March, that's Benedict's company.
Yeah.
And Fox Searchlight, and
can't wait to see
but
it.
not me. I'm called an EP on it, but I did absolutely fuck all.
But you get a fee. What about? Where'd you shoot that? In England or out here? In England.
No, in England. So our characters live in America, but we did. Forgive me, UK, for getting Devon and Dorset in a muddle. I mean, that's sacrilege. But we filmed in one of those, and it was
really
very
done it.
beautiful. I've done
You've
it. I
really
fucked
done-
it.
you've
I'm going to
fucked-
have to
you've
come over
really
and live
fucked-
in America with you
Wait,
now.
what? I missed that. What'd you say?
I just got 2 counties in a muddle, and they'll get really upset by that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So then you're both British actors. You played Americans.
No, we played English because they thought, I think Tony liked the idea of our Englishness in America. And
That's a great idea.
Got you. Okay.
and the way we properly slag each other off, and the incredible American cast, by the way.
Yeah.
Kate McKinnon, Andy Samberg, Zoe Chow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Amazing. Sunita Mani,
Yeah.
just brilliant.
Who directed the film?
Jay Roach.
Oh, wow.
Jay Roach.
Yeah.
What a
He's
nice
I
man.
love him.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh my God, poor thing. He was like herding cats.
This is kind of like an all-star. This is an all-star movie. All-star director, all-star cast.
It really is.
August 29th.
nice. Well done.
Right.
I'm just
Thanks,
giving it.
Will.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah. We all realize it's a business at the end of the day. Listen, you may
You
have
should all
gotten
come to the premiere. Come to New
Let's
York.
do it.
We're definitely going to come to the
Will
premiere.
you?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
mean,
we
we'll
can
say
have gin
we
and
will
tonics
come.
in the flesh.
How do you like that part of it? Doing the chat and giggle tour and doing the talk shows and things and stuff like this. Like, does it come naturally? It's never really to me. What do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
No, there's no point lying. I don't.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Did Michelle Pfeiffer, name drop, say she does the film for free? It's the press they pay her for.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I love
for
Michelle
sure.
Pfeiffer. I
God.
was going to say, you mixed up 2 English counties for which you may never be forgiven. However, you've got so much credit. You've built up so much credit because you played arguably the most iconic English person of all time when you played the Queen.
Right.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
In The Crown. And I gotta ask.
I know. I just want to know.
The weight. First of all, you were so Sean. No, sorry, it's not the show. It's not the Queen that you're thinking of.
No, it's the sequel to Heartstopper. Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not.
that
Okay,
Queen.
Got it.
No,
Got it.
It's not. Oh my God, you're here. It's
What are you wearing?
How very dare you?
no. It's you must have been a couple questions. How did that come into your world? How did that offer come around? And when you got it, and the weight of playing the Queen as
I wanna know
as
what
an English person,
What you felt when you got the offer? You're like, wait, what?
all of that.
Well,
How did
I've been watching Claire Foy. They'd advertised it so much here, big posters everywhere.
Yeah.
And everyone loved it, which made me go, I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to be pushed into...
Right.
Yeah. I like to discover things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But then, of course, I watched it and absolutely loved it. I was
Yeah,
obsessed
amazing.
with Claire Foy.
Yeah.
And then my agent called me once when I was driving and said that they'd like to see you for... She said The Crown. No, she said The Queen. That's it. And I went, oh, what, the play?
Yeah.
And she said, no, the telly. What's it called? I went, oh, The Crown? Are you kidding? And I went, absolutely yes. She went, oh, you should think about it. I went, no, it's a yes. And I said, absolutely yes. And I hadn't really thought about the weight of what it would be.
Oh, so you're like, I'm all in.
I was so excited. Also, to be fair, I had a huge tax bill as well that year, so it really came at a good time.
After they saw the cut, or
I thought you were going to say. To be fair, I just had a huge gin and tonic, which I'm like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's often the case. when I say yes.
Of course.
So, but I was driving.
So it was a smaller gin and tonic. So when you so you get this, so your agent calls and you say yes straight away. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Now there's the lead up, whatever it is, the months leading up to doing it, and you've got to get your head around playing the Queen. So you go in and you meet.
Yeah, I did
everybody.
start to regret my decision a bit because I thought, oh, actually, this is massive, and I mean, everyone knows what she looks like. Everyone knows what she sounds like, and and I did start to go, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done this. Also, I can't walk posh.
you can't walk posh.
No.
Is there a walk? Is there a posh walk?
Yeah, I walk like a farmer, and and the director did shout out. He's not pleased that I keep reminding him of this, but he did say, "More Queen, less farmer," as I was walking.
Take your flats off and the heels on.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
Oh, that's funny.
Wait a second. I love that so much. So you get there, and then it's day one. We've asked this before, which is like that moment when you're going to do your first take, and you're rolling for the first time, and like,
Oh God, yeah.
yeah, and you've got to, and like, okay, I'm now about to.
I know that first time you open your mouth and you can sense everyone going, oh,
and everybody's watching, right? Video
cruise
Village,
and
whatever it
Oh,
is.
wrong
version you're gonna
choice.
do.
Oh, really? Let's see her version of the Queen. You know what I mean?
And I can watch back that first scene I did, and I can tell that I wasn't nervous.
Yeah.
Well, talk about it.
Yeah.
But it was I think they did try to do things chronologically. So it was the stamp reveal, when they update our stamps.
Yes.
As the monarch ages, and so they went from Claire Foy's face, beautiful young Claire Foy, to me, and I really felt incredibly nervous. I think I had quite a skirt below my knees, but my knees were absolutely going up and down. You know that wobbly knee thing. Yeah. And I sounded it was really quite tight in the back of the throat.
I wonder if that worked, though. Like maybe,
I don't know. I don't ever look either. I don't want to know, and people might have been writing in going, what the fuck? Why is she doing it? But
All right, so then
great.
two questions. So it does sound like yes is the answer to the first one, which is, do you watch playback on set, or once the job is done?
not on set, no.
You can't. So once it's
I think it takes too much time. I just want to get the day done.
Yeah.
well, but exactly. But maybe once they moved on, they're setting up the next shot. I've always found that it's helpful for me to look at just the first couple of days to see if I'm wildly
you're
off
like-
track or not,
Yeah, okay.
right? To see how it's kind of coming across. But you don't. So you wait until it's all done, and then
I didn't really want to on that first day. I think I would have unravelled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of saying, oh, I've just got to keep going. It's going to get better. I'll relax as we go.
Right. And then once it's done,
JB, you're watching first couple of days. You're watching dailies, or you're watching playback.
to see both.
Really?
Yeah. Just to see if I'm kind of in the same movie. Like dailies, I'll see scenes that I wasn't on the set for, to see if I'm in the same tone, the same project as they are.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But then once it's out, do you not look at reviews?
Well, my husband will show me if it's a good one.
Gotcha.
And if anyone's been mean, I don't want to see it.
Gotcha.
Because then that's all you think about. You never remember the good bits. You remember the bad
Right.
bits that people have said.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know, but I always struggle with but we're making this for the public, and it'd be helpful to see if what I think is working works for the masses, right? Because you are looking for a consensus.
But don't you ask someone else, a trusted friend, to look
I know.
for you?
Yeah,
I couldn't.
But also, you are making it for public consumption. But I'm not making it for them. I always think I'm making it for me.
Yeah, you have to want to watch it, don't you?
It's tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
All right, back to the show.
So you were talking about this great cast that you worked with on The Roses.
Yeah.
and Kate McKinnon, Andy
Well
Samberg.
done. You're very good at bringing it back around.
No, this guy's
Well,
top level.
I'm not just
proficient
doing. I'm
at
not
this.
just doing it for. I'm one of the worst interviewers on the planet. You can just look
No,
at the
you are.
comments.
I think you're
Don't
doing
you
superb
say that.
job.
Sean was nominated once
Yeah.
when we
Sean
first started.
does have
Sean was nominated for
nominations.
Best Interviewer, and Jason and I were snubbed.
Yeah.
It was,
Furious.
They took it really
Is this
hard.
why you're all in separate rooms?
Yeah.
So we can't be,
You can't be together.
We'll scratch
this is
each
why I
other.
went to Seattle.
Right.
But I was going to say, with those great people, was there a lot of, there must have been a lot of fun. There must have been, because Kate McKinnon and Andy in particular are so funny and such great improvisers.
And Benedict
Yeah.
is wonderful, right?
I don't know
mean,
Benedict
Oh
at
my
all.
God, yeah.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. I just only met him a couple of times, but he seems to have an incredibly good sense of humor.
Really does. And just so enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a great, big, intelligent human Labrador.
I saw him once repacking his suitcase in the lobby of the Greenwich Hotel. That's the only time ever. I didn't say hi because he looked like he's really trying to jam something in. This is a true story. He's really trying to jam. In that little part right there between the restaurant and the thing. Yeah.
Wasn't he mumbling something like, "No, the dogs will smell it here"? I gotta get a little bit. Yeah.
I should have just swallowed it. I should have just swallowed it. But it must have been a lot of laughs on, like a lot of
was.
improvising and.
There were
maybe?
some scenes where we were all together, like a dinner table scene.
Yeah.
And it was so hard to get through the day.
Yeah.
And I really felt for poor Jay Roach.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah. And the crew waiting for you guys to finish giggling.
I know,
right?
to stop finding ourselves so funny.
I know.
Yeah.
I've worked with some really incredible actors that are great at improvising and coming up with alternate jokes and stuff.
Oh, thanks, man.
And it made me go back to my dressing room in between setups and try to catch up and look at my scene and try to come up with other lines so that I was being as sort of creative as they are. Did you find that kind of not pressure? It's not like a bad thing. But
I think because I've never written comedy,
Yeah.
and we were talking about this, Benedict and I, we're very much, Tony McNamara's written it, and our job is to do the script. And then we're sort of, it's quite fairly boring of us. But then you're in the, in a room with Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon, for example, and you go, oh, fuck. I mean, I can't do that. I don't think I can do that.
which is also fine.
Yeah.
And I think know your strengths, know your
Exactly.
limits.
Exactly.
And I'm so thrilled to have seen them do what they do. So, SNL alumni and
Yeah.
It's so fast.
did I say it right around?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
SNL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SNL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we change lanes for a second? Just talk about The
Yeah.
Favorite for a minute. It was such a brilliant film.
Oh, that. Yeah.
How did that come into your world?
I think it was because I'd done The Lobster with Yorgos Lanthimos.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also
Yes,
great.
right.
Yeah. I love
And
it.
What a
so
filmmaker
then-
he is. My
I know.
goodness.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Do it. If he asks you, say
Oh,
yes.
please. I'd pull cable on his sets. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Jason
Yeah,
emails him
yeah.
every day. Every day,
Yeah.
Jason emails him.
Yeah, I think I might not have the right
I'm
address.
still alive. No, so right. So you did The Lobster. So then The Favorite comes along. God, that film is
And
remarkable.
oh my God! And I read the script, and when you get proper. Sometimes you go, I think I like it, but this one you
Yeah.
go, oh my God, I could potentially try and run someone over if they were up for the same job. I want
Yeah.
it so much.
Right,
Yeah.
because it's so clear on the page what a colorful character that is. You must have I would imagine your only challenge was like, what version of color should I do on this character? Because it was just it's just so spicy, right?
Yeah,
Or was it
yeah.
clear to you right from the beginning?
Yeah, yeah. It was so, clear on the page,
Yeah.
I thought. Also, some actor friends of mine, they read a script and they read it as one thing and then they read it again in another way and they read it again. They see all this and I've never had that.
Right.
And I sort of, when they talk about their way of doing things, I panic. Think, oh, God, I think I'm a very simple person. I just can't really...
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And so that reading The Favorite, I went, oh God, I can picture exactly. I really want to do it. And then I was doing Broadchurch, I think the third season, and I couldn't fit it in. And I sort of, that lump in your throat when you go, I'm not available. And he said, okay, well, we'll wait. It was amazing.
Wow.
So he waited for me, which was, I mean,
what a vote of confidence.
oh God, love him forever for that.
When was the first time you gave him like a little taste of the character? Was that scary? Like, were you sitting around a table? Were you guys rehearsing
Well, he's from theatre background, and we did, I think, 3 weeks of rehearsal.
Oh, great.
Where
What
you
a
don't,
luxury.
I know.
Amazing.
It makes for a better product.
Yeah. And also, he does it with sort of theatre games. So you might he loves to do the whole script from start to finish, but without maybe saying it. You might go, blah, 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 in the sort of gist of what you're saying, and you all just go blah, 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 blah to each other and get through the whole story.
Wow.
Or you do it all holding hands and you're tying yourselves in a massive knot. So you end up with your face near someone's bum and someone's foot in your armpit. And so you end up with no inhibitions,
Right.
Wow.
pissing yourselves laughing together.
Right.
So you start your first day on set, you know the film inside out, you know each other, you're totally at ease with each other. I've never done anything like it. It was amazing. It was
It's
lovely.
the best. It's like astonishing
Yeah.
that not every director does that. It's like, don't you want the whole cast to feel like they know each other and like there's history there? Otherwise, it's like, hi, nice to meet you. Ready to go? Well, I don't know. We haven't had even
nice
a dinner
to meet you,
together.
And then you have a sex scene.
Yeah. It's like I don't understand why it's not always like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love to know more about that. Yeah, that whole rehearsal process. That's amazing.
It was really nice. And I
Jason's going to come in London. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll all
gonna come
come.
watch.
We'll all come to your rehearsals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Could
a
you
good
imagine?
idea. That's a good
Isn't it?
idea. Yeah.
Let's do that.
And do the games and do the stuff so that Jason's face ends up near Sean's bum.
There we go.
For a second time. Wait, Olivia, what were you going to say? I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I have no idea. Sorry.
Okay.
My attention span is. No, sorry.
So then you win. Again, at risk of embarrassing you further, but you win the Academy Award for The Favorite, and
Great speech, by the way.
Thanks.
Loved your
Great-
speech.
great
I did. I
speech.
loved the speech. It was,
Yeah.
it was so memorable.
Thanks
then-
very much.
and then the next. So then the next day, so you win the Academy Award. Sean's right, great speech, and then you win and then it's the next morning, and you wake up, and then it's like, just get a cup of coffee like every other day. Like how?
Yeah.
Or a couple of ibuprofen and a few
of course.
coffees.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's a late night.
Yeah.
kind of bonkers.
Yeah, and then you've got to fly home with it, right? So
Yeah. And I put it in my hand luggage because I didn't want it to go into the hold of the plane.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then air stewards and stewardesses asking, "Can we see it? Have you got it?" I went, "Yeah, I've got it in my bag." And
How about that
Really?
going through the the X-ray
detector.
thing,
the
metal
beeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they see it?
Yeah, I suppose so. They must have done.
Just
That
like
must-
going by the
yeah.
screen. There's an Oscar
Yeah.
going through the screen.
Yeah, imagine that shape comes up pretty clear on the,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't want to check it in the luggage and put it in the hold because if they lose it, then it's good night Oscar.
Oh,
you know,
God,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Will.
Can you
That's
imagine?
that's Sean's
wonderful.
play. That's Sean's play. Good night Oscar.
Oh my
It's a
God.
terrible tie back.
So you take it out and are you showing it around the cabin there with the stewardesses and whatnot, or is it just kind of just unzip and just take a look in the bag?
Just a little look in the bag because I find I don't have anything out on show at home. I find it a little
Yeah.
bit
So
showy offy.
where are you?
God, you're so English. You're so English, Olivia. It's delightful. It's
Is it hidden
absolutely
in a
delightful.
closet somewhere?
Yeah, it was in a cupboard in our sitting room.
Yeah.
Just because but we've discovered the cupboard's a bit damp. So we live in a very old house. Our whole house is, the front of it's 1600.
Wow.
So, I know.
But it's
So-
beautiful.
but it's so pretty, but it is a bit damp.
Yeah.
And our lovely Darren, who's our carpenter, handyman, painter, he opened the cupboard and went,
Hello.
"Are you fucking kidding?" And went, "I stamp in here." And so he made me take it out, and I've now got it on a bookshelf, but behind a book, so that
Okay.
I know it's there, and I can say hello to him.
No, that's nice.
It's really nice.
That's very good. Well,
So Darren rescued him.
you get another one, you make bookends. Then you're going to have to look at it.
So before we let you go, I mean, You got a very busy life. You're working all the time. You're just, I mean, you could
And a mom.
almost,
And you're a mom.
and you're a mom, and you have, and you're doing all, and you're out in the countryside. What do you do? We always ask people, is there one sort of guilty pleasure like thing that you do, like little like sort of TV that you watch that you enjoy?
What's the dumbest thing you do?
Do you do anything dumb as a sort of hobby that's kind of secret and nobody knows about?
I think I tell everybody everything, so nothing's really very secret.
Good for you.
I really love shit reality telly.
Yeah, good. There we go.
Right?
Oh my God, have you seen Too Hot to Handle?
No.
It's fucking brilliant.
What is that?
Oh
Is
my
that
God,
up
it's
there with
amazing.
like Love Island and Below Deck and stuff
I've
like
never
that?
really Below Deck. I love Below Deck.
Yeah, I do
me
too.
too.
Love Island I've never seen, but Too Hot to Handle is, you please watch it. So it's all these really oversexed, incredibly hot, beautiful people who are on this island, and they're told they're there for a show, a dating show.
Yeah.
And then, it's great. And then the presenter comes on and says, actually, you're all here for Too Hot to Handle. And you can see them going, oh God, because it means that they're not allowed to touch each other. And they start with a money pot of like 100 grand, and they forget that there's a million cameras in this house, and masturbation is like 5 grand, a snog is 2 grand. It's hilarious, or it's so funny.
It's hilarious. I gotta watch that.
It's so good. And then the next morning, this sort of it's like what are those? I don't have one. Those gadgets in the house that you can talk to.
Oh, yeah, like
Like an Alexa.
An Alexa. So this
yeah.
Alexa type thing goes, let's all meet on the sofa. And they all go, what? I haven't. Have you? Who's lost us some money? And then she says, the money pot is now down to 90 grand.
Someone was being shagged.
And they're all looking at each other.
And you got to figure out who did it.
So and then they go to like a hand moving under the duvet, it's so funny.
That's
Wait,
really
I've
funny.
got to see it.
10 grand, but it's only 5 grand. Yeah, no, Gary jerked off twice.
Oh, that sounds so good. Wait, is that a
And
British?
sometimes
That
you
is
think
really
totally
funny.
worth it. I'll take.
Yeah.
Is it a British show or is it on like Netflix or something like that?
I have a feeling it's.
American.
I've seen it with Americans
We can
and
Google it.
English. I think it. Yeah.
All right.
What about the Traders? Have you seen the Traders? Do you like that show?
Love Traitors. Love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I love
we
it.
play.
so much.
We go on holiday every year with 4 families, and we play Mafia.
So same. That's
every
same.
night.
Yeah, during the
Do you do it?
pandemic. Yes.
Yeah.
Now listen to this.
my God, I
During the pandemic, we were playing Mafia on Zoom with like 20 people, right? And after like 10 times, I'm like, I feel like this is a TV show, but I didn't do anything about it. And then cut to one of the biggest
Stop
shows
it.
in the history of the world, The Traders. I mean, it's exactly the same thing.
Where do I find that, Sean?
On Peacock is at the Alan Cumming, the American version, and then
Yes,
I
you
think
have
the
Alan Cumming. I haven't seen the American one yet.
Oh yeah, I've seen the UK version as well, which
And
is
then, what's her name? Claudia. Does
Claudia
the,
Winkleman.
she's
Yeah.
great.
Who's my friend Chris's wife. She does the UK version.
Oh my gosh, she's
wait,
incredible.
you know her?
I do. Yeah, she's my friend Chris TK's wife.
I would love to meet her.
Yeah. But JB, remember we played Mafia every night at New Year's this past New
Yeah.
Year's.
Yeah, I'm always
With the kids
surprised.
and with we had all our kids.
that's-
We had everybody.
Yeah,
There
the
were
kids
about
all play.
25
Do you
of
find
us.
if you get murdered, you know it's your kids that have done it? It's every time.
It happened a lot. It happened
Kids
a lot.
always murder their parents.
I ended up, I
bit
tell you
much.
what, I ended up having to run it most of the times. I only got to play like twice of like the 20 times we did it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
had, which was a bummer.
Yeah, and if I pick the killer card and I'm the murderer, I
Yeah.
start laughing immediately. Like I'm the worst.
Wait, you do a killer? You guys do cards that you pick? So it's
Yeah,
random?
yeah.
Or somebody is. Yeah. You
No,
pick
we
a-
assign. We assign.
you assign.
Everybody
Oh,
close
okay.
their eyes and we go around and whoever's running it assigns.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
we do cards.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
cards.
Interesting.
Same as Sean. And we have the same guy called Guy, who is the best guy at running it.
Yeah.
And he loves it. And
He likes to run it.
he's got a gentle Welsh accent, and it really works. He's
that's-
hilarious.
That would be so fun. Olivia, if we see each other in London, we should play. It'd be so
Oh my
fun.
God, we will. I'll get Guy along.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he can run
Do
it.
it while me and Amanda are there, Shawnee.
Yeah, we should. That'd be so fun.
Let me know.
Well,
all right.
Olivia Colman,
I'm so thrilled to meet
I've had
you.
such a nice time.
what
Thank
an
you.
absolute thrill. What a
fan of yours.
huge, massive fan we
Really
all
cool.
are of yours. Massive fans.
Well, me too. I was incredibly nervous. For the first half of this, my heart was going like mad.
And
So
then
exciting
Ed
to
came
see
in
you
with
all.
the lubrication.
Bless Ed.
Yeah.
He could
Yes.
tell that I needed a little,
know.
a little
God
calm.
bless Ed.
You were
Yeah, little
fantastic.
liquid.
You
No,
were
you were
awesome.
terrific.
Very
You were
nice of you
terrific.
to do this.
Nice to meet
Thank you for doing this.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Have a great
I'll see you in London and we'll play Mafia.
Yes.
We'd love it.
In London, and a lot of success with the Roses, August 29th. Once again,
you.
very happy for you and your success.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm a huge fan of all of you and I'm really grateful you had me on. Thank you.
Back at
Thank you, honey.
Thank you,
Bye, bye,
Olivia.
bye, bye, bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye. What a nice,
Oh,
it was
Olivia.
like a strawberry Wimbledon breakfast, you know?
Sure.
What's a
Sure.
strawberry Wimbledon?
Wimbledon, I don't know, with the creams, it just feels so refreshing and European.
Yeah.
You know, first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it was really nice.
You know, people who are that joyful work a lot. I like that. You know what I mean?
You think that's the key?
Well, I think it's part of it, don't you think?
Sure, exactly. People
I mean,
choose.
nobody wants
people,
to hire assholes.
No, exactly. This is what I keep telling you, Sean. Straighten out.
Get in line.
I mean, yeah. She does work a lot. She's in so many different things and so many different types of roles. Forgot to tell you she's in The Bear. She's also
Oh,
a
right.
recurring
She's in The Bear, yeah.
Yeah. She's
No way.
Yeah.
What's she doing in that show?
I don't know, man. She's poking the bear. I guess she pokes the bear.
Sounds like a dream. What about where she lives? Is in the middle of the countryside in England? I mean, doesn't that sound
and you
amazing?
can just sort of hear like just kind of children laughing and the wind just sort of
Little birds.
gentle
Yeah.
breeze through the trees and the birds and stuff is
Ice
lovely.
clattering against the side of the
And
glass.
a large gin and tonic.
Yeah. With a something grilling on the thing outside and friends over, maybe some
it's just
mafia
really nice.
late in the night. And
Yeah.
Is he trying to get closer to a buy?
You know? I don't know.
What did Rob just send? What does that word mean?
He's trying to. He's pitching a buy here, and it's something
Rob
like bicolonic.
Armyarv is trying to pitch a buy.
Alcoholic,
This is
bicololic.
Yeah,
It's like bucolic, but bicolic.
Yeah, like bucolic,
out
but
there
in
in the country.
bicolic.
What does that even mean, bucolic?
Bucolic
like
is sort of country,
leafy
like
and tree, and
outdoors.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
So she
I actually think it's nice.
But it's bu and not buy.
yeah. But
I'll tell you what would be
as-
good if you could somehow work in the word combined into something like that. You could really lean on the buy section.
Right, if you took the two, but then you were saying you put two,
Yeah.
saying right.
So, I know. Wait, she's an actress that can do comedy and drama. So,
What
I
if
don't know. Yeah. So
What if she found the perfect role where you?
Oh, what?
She took the two things and she was able to combine.
Wow,
You guys. Yes.
Come by, colic.
SmartLess.
SmartLess is 100% organic and artisanally handcrafted by Michael Grant Terry, Rob Armjarv, and Bennett Barbago.
SmartLess.